Welcome to this episode of Ask the Guitar Coach, the only podcast where you get answers to all your guitar-related questions. If you're interested in developing your guitar skills and reaching your music goals, please send me an email at the email address ioannis@ioannis.org. That is ioannis@ioannis.org, so that I can let you know about all the different packages of elite guitar coaching and how you can get private coaching by me. Without further ado, let's go to our question for the day. How do you assess the level of an online student? Here's a good question about online coaching. The question being, how can I understand the playing level of someone who I never actually get to meet in person? I don't have him face-to-face playing across from me. And it used to be more difficult like 10 years ago or 15 years ago, but now it's very, very, very easy. And the idea is that we use an amazing tool. This one, the cell phone. We use our cell phones. The vast majority of videos I received from my students are through their cell phones. Cell phones nowadays have really, really amazing cameras, like iPhones or good Android phones. The minimum camera they have is on a 720p resolution. Now keep in mind, the vast majority of videos that many people learned to play guitar from, like in the late 80s and 90s, were shot in either 360 resolution or sometimes 480 if it was meant to be on a DVD. Nowadays, even low quality phones have a 720 resolution. So using the phone, the student, I will instruct him exactly how to set up the frame very easily just by sending him a sample, an example of a photo and a video of another student, and I will tell him, set your cell phone like that and play whatever it is you want to play for me. And after a couple of times back and forth, he has it down perfectly, and then it stays like that for the majority of our collaboration. Now, many people are very skeptical about, oh, it doesn't work like that, you have to be like to see the person across from you, and it's true, you have to see him, but you don't have to see him in like super high definition 88K resolution or something like that. A cell phone video concentrated on the guitar and on the hands of the player is perfectly fine, and I extremely rarely have any trouble understanding very clearly what the person is playing and what needs to be developed. It's really no big deal. The chances are that if you have a relatively modern cell phone, the camera included in your cell phone is going to be perfectly fine for that. Apart from the ease of use, meaning that you just use your cell phone to shoot a video, there are several very big advantages to this method. Now, the first one is that the student can shoot and reshoot a video as many times as he or she wants. That means that there is no problem with feeling nervous to play in front of me, which used to be a very big problem with face-to-face lessons. It's like I'm not sure the majority, but a very big percentage of my students would be very nervous to play guitar in front of me. I hope it's not because I was intimidating in some way, but the problem remained. They would get nervous to play in front of me. By using video, this immediately went away, because now they're at their home, at the leisure of their home, and they just shoot the video. Actually, several times, even with a few students that I've kept and we have private lessons, like face-to-face in real time, even those will tend to send me videos of their playing, and then we'll just sit together side by side and critique those videos, and I show and point them out what they need to fix and why. So even the people that have live interaction with me prefer to send me videos of their playing instead of actually playing live. Another advantage to this method is that you can take all the time in the world from the student point of view to warm up, to play for many hours so that you're properly in the mood to play everything, and find your sound, practice with the metronome first, and whenever you feel ready, you can shoot the video, and as we said, shoot and reshoot. Another advantage is that after I receive a video, I can review it over and over again as many times as I want without tiring the student and telling him to play it again and again, and without making him nervous, because I have noticed that whenever I ask a student to play something more than once or twice, he starts worrying that he's doing something wrong, and then his playing freezes up. So basically, using a video as an assessment tool for an online student is a great idea, and many times I use it even with my offline, with my real time students. I use again video. So there you have it. I hope this was helpful. This is how I do my online, my assessment of an online student, and I will see you on the next episode of Ask the Guitar Coach. Until then, keep sending me your questions, and I will have fun answering them in the next episodes.